Hey there, hope you're having a good day. Today we are talking about the next turn event in the JRPG Combat System. This is a classic turn-based combat system. It includes a full suite of functionality, allows you to focus on other aspects of your game. It is designed to be easily integrated into existing projects while providing flexibility to pursue your creative goals. In this video series, I detail the entire JRPG Combat System, allowing you to learn the system, modify it, and even build it yourself. You can always purchase it, link in the description, but you are free to follow these guides. No purchase necessary. Build it yourself. Let's get going. This next turn event follows the last video, Start Combat. It's connected here at the very end of that Start Combat event. Next turn. The purpose of next turn is to find the person who's acting next. Pretty straightforward, right? And this is a relatively simple part of the engine. So you can see it in pretty much one screen almost here. I bet you if I adjusted my UI, you could. But anyway, so we have our diagnostics bookends, of course. And what this is doing, you'll notice there's kind of a loop here. So it's calling that increase turn charges function, which I covered in the last video. That is just increasing the value of each actor's turn charge based on their speed attribute, based on the average speed of everyone, right? All very simple. I joke, math is hard for me. I don't know if it's hard for you, but I usually have to just play with stuff until it does the thing I want it to do. And so anytime there's math in this, know that I spent a while on it, and take it with a grain of salt. But I'm confident it's working. I've tested a lot. So anyway, so we're increasing the turn charges of everyone. And this start turn return value is if any of them have a value greater than 1, it means that someone in that group, is ready to start their turn. And boy, are we excited for them to start their turn. Anyway, so we are increasing turn charges. We're calling that UI update turn order. Again, this is a function I covered in the last video, so I'm not going to go into it. We're calling that function again so that the visuals of our turn order are updated to reflect their new turn charges. Now, if someone is ready to act, then we call that diagnostic bookend, and we call the next event start turn. Okay? If they're not ready to act, we call this macro, called cosmetic delay. Now, when you create a system like this, you'll find that a lot of the things, even in very older JRPGs, like when someone is acting, when they're about to act, and there's maybe a brief delay, and then a satisfying ding to show you that this person's ready. That doesn't happen technically. That is maybe in older games, maybe there was a reason for it, but a lot of that is a feel. There's a feel to it. And so this cosmetic delay macro is here to give us that feel so stuff doesn't feel weird when you run through it. And so I have 3 entry points: wait brief, wait moderate, and wait for current actor animation montage. Okay, and this is used throughout the driver. So you can adjust these as you want, and you'll see they'll throw out a diagnostic message to indicate to you that there was a brief wait, but 1/3 of a second, 2/3 of a second, and then if it is waiting for the current actor's montage, it gets the animmontage remaining time, which is a variable that's set by the skill system, and if it is greater than 2, it sets it to that value. Otherwise, it sets it to 0.2. Okay, so that's what this macro is. And then once it's done waiting, it continues. And then we cycle back and we increase turn charges again. So this cycle is going to repeat until someone is ready to act. So if I hit play here, move around, hit the F key, you'll see that it cycles, and I don't have that message category turned on. At least I don't see, oh wait, I saw it. Sorry, it's moving very quickly. Once it's my turn, once they let me go, where are you? So you can see cosmetic delay brief here, and you can see everything that's happening on the back end. Just to illustrate, I'm going to bypass the cosmetic delay so you see what's going on. Let's compile, hit play. Now, I only bypass the turn charges cosmetic delay. And it is subjective here. But to me, the abruptness when the camera comes back and this UI pops up immediately without any delay, it's a little jarring, and something about it doesn't feel right. To me, it just feels better, and that's why I call this a cosmetic delay, not technically necessary. It feels better to just have that brief delay here. And like I said, subjective, you can adjust it. Do you see that brief delay before when he landed and he started? That's the purpose of it. So that is all I needed to cover with next turn. In the next video, we are talking about starting our turn. Super excited. So any questions, leave them in the comments. Have a good day.